Lately, I've been playing Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving it so far. Not loving it, right? But it's just good to pass the time a little bit. I can just turn my brain off, chill. I mean, of course there are issues, there are things that I don't like, but for the most part, I'm cooling. You know what I mean? I'm all right. It's not too bad. It's not good. It just is, you know? But today, right? In this video, I want to talk about journaling. Dude, I've been journaling heavy as of late. So much so. I've been journaling a lot. I actually just finished one of my books, like, one of my journal books, and it's been good. I want to talk about how it's helped me, how it could help you, and how to start, if that makes sense. So for me, right, lately, I feel as if my mind has just been running and running and running, bro. I really just feel like my mind is a motor that just won't turn off, and it's been really bad as of late. So I really been just been trying to utilize ways and figure out ways as to just improve on that and help nurture that and fix it. Because there are times I genuinely just can't sleep. And I am a very big proponent of writing. I love writing. I love writing poems. I love writing just stories. I just love writing in general, right? And just journaling. So, I'm thinking to myself, I need to get back into writing. And I've always had my book out so I can always keep that habit of writing, right? But I just did it. So one night I saw it on my desk and I grabbed it and I just started writing. I no longer limited to myself of what I could write, of what I should write. I just wrote. I wrote whatever was on my mind. I just wrote it down, not limiting myself, not hindering myself. If I'm thinking too much, it's gonna prevent me from writing. And that's counterintuitive because I'm writing so I can get the thoughts out of my head. So why am I overthinking about what to write? And that's preventing me from writing. I started entering a whole analysis paralysis thing, and it was messing me up. So I grabbed my book. I grabbed my pen. I grabbed at least three pens because I have a couple of pens that just work and don't work. So I'm sifting through one, two, three pens. I end up grabbing a red pen, and I'm not a very big fan of writing in red, especially when I'm journaling. I just don't like that at all. So, oh, so I have a black pen in my backpack, and I grab it, and I just start writing, and I'm writing, and that's one page, then another page, then another page, and another page, and so on and so on and so forth until I look down and I'm already 4 or 5 pages done. I'm just writing. Now, of course, I take a break here and there. I look at my phone, I play on my phone, things of that nature. I do all of that. I take breaks in between, and then I kind of take too long of a break because I get distracted and I'm on my phone for a specific amount of time. But needless to say, I'm writing. And I'm writing just whatever comes to my mind, and it brings me so much peace afterwards. It's like my mind can really just quiet for a little bit. After I unload all of these thoughts and worries and doubts and my hopes, my fears, my dreams, all of those things, I write it down. I write what I'm thinking, and it doesn't matter. I just write it down because it's healing and it helps me. My mind can just really be at ease for once. It's not so loud. I really feel as if that I wasn't having a whole bunch of things just shouting at me all at once. I truly felt at peace, and it was good. And I was tired afterwards because I spent all of that time and that mental fortitude writing. Bro, writing is tiring. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Writing is tiring. So I was able to unload and unwind. And that's what I did. And it felt so good to do so. If you struggle to write, right? First off, get you a book. It doesn't matter what kind of book it is, just get you something, whether it's a large spiral journal or it's a little mini travel book. Whatever it is, just get it. Get something. Get you a pen, pencil, get you something to write with. Make sure you are able to see it most of the times throughout the day. Take it with you throughout the day if you can. But if you can't, make sure it's sitting somewhere visible. So when you look at it, it gives you the notion of, okay, I need to write it down. I need to write something. And it's better if you take it with you because, going on about your day, you're gonna have thoughts. You're gonna see something that may inspire you. You may have an idea. Write it down. Obviously, I mean, having something on your phone is cool too, but write it down, yo. I'm a very big proponent of writing stuff down. I love to write stuff down. Of course, writing something in my notes is cool if I don't have the time or if I don't have access to my journal or whatnot. But I love pen to paper. I love that feeling. It just gives me that tangible feeling that you just don't really get by pushing buttons on a screen. It just don't really feel the same. But
Mission failed. Return to
for
base.
me, I really found the joy again in writing. And I think that's something that everybody should explore. Let's just try it. Again, so get you a journal. Make sure it is on your desk or on your person whenever you leave, but make sure it's on your desk or somewhere that you can see it at all times. Don't put it up because you're not going to touch it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Touch it. I mean, whoa. Make sure it's out and it's visible for you to see it. So whenever you're home or whenever your thoughts running and sometimes you feel like you're spiraling, you don't know what to do, you look at your book and you think, okay, let me write. So then you grab a book, you grab the pen, and you open the page. And now you think to yourself, okay, what is the first thing that I should write? Because again, just like I said earlier, sometimes I get into this analysis paralysis of what I should write. And then that prevents me from writing because I'm thinking too much into it. I'm telling you, don't think, just write. Even if you just write one word, just start. If it's just write and then see what comes next. Whatever it is, just write it down. Do not judge yourself. Don't do that. This is supposed to be for you and your eyes only. It is supposed to be a judgmental free zone. So please make sure you do that. Write whatever comes to your mind. How blatant, how flagrant, how loving or how hateful. Just write it. Get it out of your system. Don't judge yourself, because once you do, that's gonna further prevent you from wanting to write. Don't do that. But yeah, write, bro. Write something. Write something down, and just keep going. Again, you don't even have to write a whole page, but write down something that you'll enjoy. Honestly, you may not like it because you may realize, wow, this is what has been festering in my mind. And that's another thing. You have the opportunity to really flesh out some of your thoughts, an idea, maybe. Because once you see it, actually, now you can start to really flesh out your thoughts and your ideas. Because it's one thing to be in your mind, but it's another thing to actually actualize it on paper. And now you can further expand and expound on that thought process. That's what I would suggest going about and how to start. And again, let me tell you, you don't have to write a whole novel. Start simple, start easy. You don't have to write every day. Again, just attempt one time. And if you feel good about it, keep going. Try to make it a consistent habit, though. You don't need to write for 30 minutes to an hour. Bro, you can write for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Just write a couple of thoughts, your ideas, your feelings. Write them down, yo. Because if nobody is there to listen, at least that journal can at least try to pretend to listen to you and try to understand. Use it as a mirror. But yeah, man, like I said, journal. Make sure you journal. Try to journal. I've been loving it lately. I told you I just finished one of my journals and I'm starting on another one. Actually, I bought this journal when I bought this journal before I went on my trip to Brazil so I can document my stuff, which I didn't. So it's been collecting dust. But now I get to really unravel it and use it for more writing so I can get my thoughts down. And it's been really great. So, anyways, make sure you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the whole nine. And I'll see you on the next one.